And yesterday we have discussed about data roles and how to assign the data roles to the employees or users. And we have verified that application is changing according to the data role, and we have provided security for the employee records based upon the data role, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is meant by auto provisioning? So auto provisioning is a concept where a particular role will be assigned automatically when you perform certain action. Okay. Where a particular role, security role, will be assigned automatically when you perform particular action. Okay. Something like, suppose when you hire an employee, which role will be automatically assigned?
Abstract.
Employee, yeah.
The employee abstract role. Okay.
Abstract role, yes.
There you have not done any kind of assignment, right?
Yes.
So it was the particular role was tagged for particular action. Okay.
Yes.
That is called as auto provisioning. That's why when you go to a particular employee, the auto provisioning checkbox is ticked. It will show in the
Add role page.
okay. So today we are going to discuss about auto provisioning. Okay. What is meant by auto provisioning? This is one of the important concepts in security profiles. And this is definitely, there would be one interview question. What is meant by auto provisioning? What is meant by assignable? What is meant by... So here, this is a particular role which we have assigned manually, right? Yesterday, we have created one user called HR spec, and we have assigned manually or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Suppose in an organization, if there are 100 HRs, this is a big organization, 1 lakh employees are there. Okay, there are 100 HRs. Okay. I want to assign based upon the department. Let us take HR department. Okay. I want to take one notepad. Okay. Let us take in a particular enterprise called Tata Group. Okay. What is this?
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
What is this?
Enterprise.
Enterprise. Always remember, enterprise is some other. It starts from where? It starts from the
Enterprise.
You should never forget that one. So from Tata Group, so there is a division. Okay.
Yes.
IT division,
IT division.
automotive division, and retail or foods. Okay. Food division. Or consumers. Generally, we'll call it as retail only. Yeah, retail division. Okay, what are these? These are the divisions. The enterprise. Okay.
Yes.
Now, so in the IT division,
Business.
there is a company called TCS. Okay. And there is another company called Tata ELXI. These are the two, what we are calling? These are two companies.
Legal entities. Yeah.
Okay, Tata US Private Limited is a legal employer. Tata ELXI is also a
Legal employee.
legal employer. Okay. And another retail division is Tata Consumer Products. Is a legal employer. Okay. In the retail division, Tata Consumer Products is there. Okay. In the textile division, let us take west side. And Judio. Okay. Just for our reference. Okay. In the Tata Consumer Products, there is one particular business unit called Tata Tea Business Unit. Okay. Tata Tea Business Unit. Just a minute, guys. Please.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, team. Yeah, just because some personal issue. Okay, now, so total in the one enterprise, 4 divisions are there. In the 4 divisions, okay, I'm not going inside of okay, Tata Motors. Okay, this is a legal employer, this is a legal employer, this is a legal employer, and all. So in the Tata Motors, sorry, Tata Consumer Products, there is a particular business unit, Tata business unit. Okay, so I want to give access in this particular business unit. There is a department called HR department. Okay, any employee who is hiring in this particular legal employer, in this particular business unit, in this particular department, automatically the role needs to be tagged. Suppose there are 100 employees you are hiring. Each and every time a security manager cannot give the role, right? When you hire an employee in a particular legal employer, in a particular business unit, in a particular department is the lowest granular level, right?
Yes, sir.
So after department, it will start workforce structures, location, department, grade, and job.
Location.
So
Jobs.
department is
Right.
going to attach with a business unit in the organization trees. In the organization trees concept, department is the lowest granular level. Okay. Okay. Department is the lowest granular level in the organization trees. So what is the organization tree here? Tell me. Okay, I'll ask one person. Okay. Hafiz, can you tell me what is the organization tree? I think we have discussed this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me from the top level to bottom level, or bottom level to top level. So if I want to create an organization tree, so you tell me the process now. Everything is in front of you.
Yes, sir. First, we will take legal employer, sir.
No, your legal employer parent is also there.
Enterprise, sir.
Yes, start from the enterprise.
First, we will take enterprise, and then we will take legal employer.
Oh, there
Then
is a
business-
division is there, right, in between?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Start from again.
First, we take enterprise, sir. Then
Okay.
division, then legal employer, business unit, and department.
Okay, now tell me the names.
Tata Group is an enterprise, sir.
Okay,
Retail division is a division.
okay,
Tata Consumer Products is a legal employer.
okay,
Business unit is Tata Tea Business Unit.
okay.
And the department is HR department, sir.
So what is the use of organization tree now?
We can create all the details in a one place, sir.
No, I want the main answer. What is the use of organization tree? So you have created an organization tree. Then what is the use?
Top level to low level.
Yeah, tell me. You are trying somehow. Tell me whether it is right or wrong.
We can load the data from top level to low level, sir.
No, Lakshman. What
Sir,
is
it
the
is
use of organization trees?
Sir, it is mainly created for the security purpose, and
Okay.
we can take from the top, from the bottom level, like a enterprise to the low level department level. But we
Very
can
good.
create trees from the business units level and divisions level and the legal employer level. So
Very
it's
good.
based on the client requisitions.
Yes. So organization trees are mainly main advantage of organization trees is to provide security. Okay, to provide security at each level. Okay, if you want to provide security at the business unit level, you can create an organization tree at the business unit level, or you can, if you want to create, if you want to provide security at legal employer level, you can provide security at a legal employer level. Means directly we can tag this particular HR department by creating an organization tree, and we can assign particular data role. auto provisioning. So here suppose I want to assign this particular role to an employees who are working in this division, HR division. So there are 10 employees. I cannot go each and every employee and assign for them, right?
Right.
If there are 10 employees are there, let us take 100 employees are there. 100 employees in the total HR department. Okay. In the HR department, who are working in the legal employers, for all of them, I want to give access. Okay. We will take with one seeded data. Okay, we will take the real-time example for now, and we will go with the seeded data with practical. So I want to assign particular data role for 100 employees who are working in HR department all at a time. I cannot go one by one. So manually assigning one particular role to 100 employees is really a Herculean job. Okay, we cannot go and suppose if there are 1,000 employees, I cannot go and assign each and every employee. Okay, what I have to do? I have to create a organization tree, and I have to assign a particular role,
business unit
To a particular department.
or we can do with role mapping. Okay, we can do with role mapping. I will go with role mapping. So this is mainly auto provisioning. You understood, right? What is the use of auto provisioning? If you want to assign a particular role for a particular department who is having 100 employees, you just assign the particular role to the particular department. Automatically, whoever employees are there, they will get this role. And any kind of employees coming newly hired in the particular role also, automatically it will be hired. It will be assigned. Sorry. Okay. Now we will go practically and we will see what is meant by auto provisioning. Go to role mapping. See, for our understanding purpose or for our practical purpose, I am going from the HR specialist role. Both are same. Whether you go from security setup and maintenance. Okay. Today I'll show from the implementation project. So all three are same. So if you whichever you want, you can go from there. So it is from one side of the river, that is from another side of the river. But the way of doing things are same.
So we'll start with the implementing project, is it, sir?
Yeah, it's both are same. You can do from anything.
Okay.
Both will go to the same work area.
Okay.
But if you go in a sequential implementation wise, you will be more of a kind of a practical, how a real-time production would be. Now you understood, right? If there are 100 tasks there, you will go step by step. Anyhow, we will go, I'll give proper boot camp implementation sessions. We will go step by step, one by one. We will take proper implementation project. I'll assign the task. At the same time, you have to do the task in front of me. There are 10 people are there, like a project. I'll assign one by one, 10 tasks to 10 people. Everybody has to complete the 10 tasks in a real-time implementation project.
Okay.
I create the project as a project manager. I'll assign the tasks for you. You have to complete the work on a given day, real-time implementation. We will see that one. But for to go at that level, you have to practice a lot. Okay? You have to practice a lot.
Sure, sir.
First of all, you should have proper confidence on what is the real subject. Okay?
Right.
Always we will go in the easy way, right? See, the role mappings we can easily remember from the workforce structures. But the task name, even I also forgot the task name. What is the task name from the implementation project? That is not there in the implementation project. I'll go with implementation project only. I want to show from the implementation project. Setup and
So we can check. Can we check in the Copilot?
Can we check in?
In the Copilot, just to remember.
No. See, that is the last step. That is the last resort. Like if nothing is working, then that is the last step. I would suggest Gemini. Don't go for Copilot or ChatGPT. Gemini is giving 98% accurate answer.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, we will create. See, nothing. It's not like rocket science. These implementation projects are very simple. Only thing is you have to spend some time. That's the problem. It's very slow. Application is very slow.
Sir, this is not Dev 13, sir. You don't know.
This is not. This is Oracle internal environment.
Okay.
This itself is very slow. What happened? Why it came like this? Okay. Okay, I will show that one later. First of all, we'll go to the topic. We will complete the topic first, and we will show how it would look like in implementation. Workforce structures. So role mapping. Okay. Role mapping is there. So click on create. Okay. So these are the conditions. Simple. Logic is simple. So which condition? What is the condition? Okay. Which one? Just give the name. Tata HR data role mapping. Okay. Tata HR data role mapping. Okay. Just give the name of Tata HR role mapping. Yes, yes, Pranati.
Yesterday, when we are creating this data role and security, when we click on data role and security, it's redirecting to Redwood pages. But today, when we are clicking on role mapping,
somebody is playing with Redwood and Classic.
yes.
So they were just a profile option, right? Okay, right now I'll change it back to. Okay, right now if you want to change, you can change it.
We can change that.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
okay.
No problem. Okay, first we want to associate the role. Okay, yesterday what is the role we have created? Future proof.
US one
Future
legal
proof.
entity, HR
US
specialist.
one. Yeah. US one. US one legal entity. First one.
Future proof.
First one.
US
Sir.
one legal HR specialist.
Yes.
Okay, future proof US one legal entity. This is a data role, correct?
Yes.
We have created this one. Future proof US one legal entity HR specialist. This is a data role. Okay. Now there are three buttons are there. Requestable, self-requestable, and auto provision. So it itself will show this self-explanatory. Delegation allowed. Users who have the role or can provision it, can delegate it to others. Okay. Delegation. Okay, for now I want to skip this one. I don't want to explain the delegation. It's simple. Suppose if you are on a leave and some critical task came onto your plate, to approve that one. And you are on a sick leave or you are on emergency leave. So who has to do that? And
The delegate one.
only after you approve only that will be completed. But you are on sick leave or you are in emergency position. You are not in a situation where you are unable to handle the phone also. What you have to do? So that's the reason there is a provision they have provided delegation. Okay, you are going to a sick leave or you are going to for a vacation or you are in an emergency situation. Oracle is providing you that as an employee, you yourself can assign your tasks, some of the tasks, if it is a delegatable. So while creating the role itself, while creating this role itself, you have not created it as a delegated. There is a checkbox. Whether while creating the role, this role can be delegatable or not. I have not checked the checkbox. If I check the checkbox, another here also checkbox would be enabled. But this role is not a delegatable role. Okay. Okay, that's what I don't want to discuss all these things. Delegation means when you are in absence, the work should not be stopped. Somebody has to approve that one, that approvals and all. So that is completely comes under delegation. Means somebody has to take up your work and has to complete that one. That you have to delegate to the particular person on your absence. Requestable. somebody can request for this role. Line manager can request for his reportees, or HR specialist can request for a particular person, something like that. Self-requestable means I can request for a security manager to assign this role or something like that. Self-requestable means as an employee, can I request this role to assign me? It will go to IT security manager. Okay, any kind of security, where it will go? IT security manager. He only can give us the permissions, access and all. So is it self-requestable? Users can request the role for themselves. Some of the roles they can request and we can assign the roles also. But this is what is a highly sensitive data security role. Only HRs can able to perform. Okay. We are giving access to only HR specialist, and that too only who are working in US1 legal entity. Okay. Now, if I remove this auto provisioning, it won't be auto provisioned. It won't be auto provisioned for these conditions. Okay. If I select auto provisioning, and select the legal employer, I'm giving the conditions. What is the condition I have to give here?
Just like tree, sir.
Organization tree.
So here I want to give as US1
Legal
legal
entity.
entity, because what is the role we have created for which company? US1 legal entity, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct.
So the legal employer, which one I have to select? US1 legal entity.
US1 legal entity.
Okay. Now, in the US1 legal entity, there are so many business units, so many departments, so many jobs. Okay. So many grades, so many locations. Okay. And system person type. Somebody would be an employee, or somebody would be a contingent worker. Okay. All these things we can control. This is a kind of control. Okay. Now, if I say that anybody who is working in US1 legal entity, when you hire an employee for US1 legal entity, for everybody, this role will be auto provisioned. Who is hired for US1 legal entity? This is now it is a broader one, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back to, I want to explain you with a particular example. Okay. Let us take US1 legal entity. Let us take there are 5,000 employees out there. If I say that assign this auto provision this role to all the employees who are working in US1 legal entity, it will assign for all the employees, for 5,000 employees. But is that correct?
No, sir.
What is the
There
role?
would be so many departments or so many business
Different
units are there.
department. Correct.
Yes. So what is the role? What is the job role?
HR
HR
specialist.
specialist.
To whom we have to assign this one? The person
US.
For
who
the
is
HR
the
person.
HR specialist only. We have to assign.
Just to assign. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, human resource specialist. Job 45. What is the code? Job code 45. Okay. So this is meaningful, right? This is HR specialist data role. I am assigning to the person who is working as a job role, human resource specialist. The mapping is correct, right? Role mapping is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
For the
sir.
job, for the job, I'm assigning the proper data role, security roles. For the proper job, they can only view employees who is working in US1 legal entity and in a particular business unit. I want to restrict at business unit level also. Okay, let us take US1 business unit. And still, I don't want to assign for each and every person who is working US1 legal entity, US1 business unit, and even though job role is HR specialist, they should work in the HR department. Human resources, US.
Yes.
We will see any other department. Human resources, US department. Okay. Now, so I have made 4 conditions here. What is the first condition? US1 legal entity. Second condition, US1 business unit.
Business
Third condition,
department.
human resources US.
Business department.
Fourth condition,
The job
Specific
human
job role.
Specialist.
job human resources.
specialist. Okay. This is a job. This is a department.
Business
This is a business unit.
legal.
This is
Legal.
legal employer.
Legal employer.
Now earlier 5,000 employees are there. Now if you combine these conditions, how many employees will be there?
10.
Maybe hardly 100.
100.
Okay. And plus, when you hire any new employees in these departments, it will add. Suppose you recently hired 2 employees, automatically what it will do?
They will
It
access.
It will add the particular role. What is the role? Future proof US1 legal entity HR specialist. Okay. Okay. And now system person type. System person type. What is meant by system person type? And what is meant by user person type, Lakshman?
Some person type, it is already seeded data, which they have provided the person type. And user person type means HR specialist will create one user type person type, sir.
Not satisfied, Lakshman. Okay. System person type. I'll select as employee. Okay. Okay. These 4 conditions are the people are satisfying, but suppose you hire a contingent worker in these 4. I don't want to give access to the particular contingent worker, means contractor. I don't want to give access to the contractor, even though he is working in all these 4: legal employer, business unit, department, and job.
Organization tree.
Job.
I don't want to give access to a contractor. He should be a permanent employee.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So under
Yeah.
system person type, how many? Okay. Okay. That's the options.
Okay.
Contingent worker, employee, non-worker.
Assignment type, system person type and assignment type, we will take it. Okay. Location. Suppose you want to
Yes.
give a location for a particular place.
Okay. So only that location's employee will
that
get the
location
access.
We'll take first. We will see first this one. User legal entity, business one,
Mhm.
department and job, and system person type. Okay. System person type should be a HR employee. Okay.
Permanent.
Now click on.
So user person type.
At this point of time, I have not explained for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
So remaining, at least we have explained only for our workforce structures and
Okay.
enterprise structures: legal entity, division, enterprise, and business unit. And after the department, job grade, and positions. The rest all doesn't come, so I have not explained. We will see it later. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
I have assigned this particular data role. I've made it as an auto provisioning. Means when I hire an employee, automatically, if the employee satisfies these 4 conditions or 5 conditions, automatically this particular role will be assigned to the
Signed.
employees. We don't have to do any kind of manual job. So we can save a lot of time, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Can save a lot of time for end users, right?
For those employee.
If we configured this thing, we can save a lot of time for end users. Okay.
So those employee will get all the access, whatever it is mapped with this job role specific with these.
Yes, they will get access to
organizations.
job role.
Okay. Okay. So understood.
Okay, save and close. So what is the role mapping name? Tata
HR US1 legal.
HR So everybody understood until this point?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
To retrieve latest LDAP process, you have created roles. Whenever you create any kind of roles, you just run this particular process. Okay. Retrieve latest LDAP process. So for that one, go to workforce deployment. In the initial users, run user and role synchronization process. Okay.
Okay. Sir, for this we don't have to go to the this schedule process and all.
Sorry.
Generally, whenever we are running these kind of processes, we used to go to schedule process like
Yeah,
that.
you can go via
Okay.
enterprise scheduling
Okay.
service, tools,
Okay.
schedule process.
Schedule process.
So there are always Oracle will provide 2 to 3 navigation paths.
Okay.
Okay. Ultimately, everything will come to here only.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, if I'll show you.
Yes.
It is a wrapper kind of thing. Okay, you understood?
Okay.
So always there is only one chocolate that will be wrapped by
Okay.
2-3 layers. Okay, let us
Okay.
take workforce deployment. Okay, workforce deployment, there is a functional area called initial users. Okay.
Okay.
The initial users,
Yes.
there is one required task. This is a mandatory task. Run user and role synchronization process. Okay. When you click this
Okay.
process, when you submit this particular task, this is not a this is a process which is a task. Okay.
Task.
Run user and
Good
role
task.
synchronization process. What it will do behind this, it will run directly this job, ESS job. Okay.
It will run directly, sir.
Yes. It's a
Okay.
wrapper kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. I'll show you that difference also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Go to, we will check always advanced. Is there any kind of advanced options are there? Okay. There is no advanced options. It's like as soon as possible, or you can use scheduling and notifications. That is okay. Process options we will see. Okay, it's okay. We don't have any specific kind of thing. It's a generic one. Okay. Click on submit button.
So either way we can use this.
Okay.
Right?
Now we will go back to ESS schedule process. So again, we came to this one. Here, this is another step. You have to schedule the particular process name called
LDAP changes.
retrieve latest LDAP changes. That is directly triggering the particular process. Here we have to
Okay.
search for the
Okay.
process and submit that one.
Oh, okay. We can say this is a classic thing, and that is
It's not like that. It's kind of wrapping.
kind of, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of directly it is
Kind
showing that one particular task will run one particular process. But here when you come to ESS, it's like completely there are so many ESS jobs. Depend upon your requirement, you will run the job. You will run the particular ESS job. See,
Here we have to remember this this process name also, retrieve latest LDAP changes.
Here you have to remember
There
that
we
one.
don't need. Yes.
Yeah. There you don't need to.
Even we don't.
Yes, correct.
Which is the latest one, sir? Is there anything like which comes under latest or which is
No,
following
it is based on ages. Both are same.
Okay, both are same.
The only
Okay,
thing
fine.
is, this is particularly, so it's a required task in the implementation.
Right.
This is a required task. We will discuss about required tasks and optional tasks. This is a required task. When you do something, you have to run users and role synchronization process. Okay. Enterprise profile. So geographies, manage geographies and all. These are the requireds. Okay. Legal structures. So these are the required legal entity, legal entity registrations, legal entity SM information, legal reporting unit. These are the required tasks. Okay, without this, we cannot complete the implementation. Manage business units.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for financials, they have to do this.
Questions are related with required task or all tasks.
You remember the functional area. Okay, what you can do is you take one notes. assign, okay, in initial areas, functional area, what is the required task? Okay, in legal
Okay.
structures,
Okay.
what are the required tasks? You have to remember.
Okay.
We have to
It's
remember all
better.
the tasks. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Otherwise, okay, you see, already we know for which task we have to go.
Right.
We
Yes.
know for which
But
topic,
they,
what is the task name. This is even better. Okay, if you go to direct to function setup area, FSM, everything will be in front of you. You have to
Yes.
know which task will be useful for which, what you call, which requirements. Okay,
Yes.
there is one requirement. Let us take, I want to create a legal address. So which task will help you to fulfill the requirements?
Yes.
manage
That's it.
HRIS.
You have to understand
Yes.
the requirement and map the requirement to the task.
Got it.
Yes.
Always the requirement first. Once you understand the requirements, you just go to the functional setup area, FSM, go to each and every functional areas. There only it will show.
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
we
do
will
you
see.
have any notes, or we can make it our like?
See, we will. This is a vast topics. Okay.
Yeah.
At this point of time, we don't recall these things. You don't get confused. Just for the sake of reference, I'm telling you. At this point of time, it's not required. We will go step by step. So once all 4 months got completed, you practice the basic at least one end-to-end implementations. We will come to this one. Okay.
Okay.
Just as a topic,
Oh.
learning this one. Okay.
Okay.
And we have to import from one test environment to another test environment without doing any kind of setups. Just we will do all the setups in one environment. We will import and export into another environment, and we will test there. Suppose it's a
It's a complete project.
yes, entire complete process you can export
Okay.
without
Okay.
doing any single setup.
Yes.
Entire end-to-end setups you can export that. But still, I have not explained to I have not explained to anybody.
Oh,
Just
oh.
one class I have given a reference, but I'm not telling because he won't practice. If I tell how to export and import, next day itself you start doing export and import and you won't practice.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what
Sure.
whenever the environment is getting when environment is going for
Yeah.
patching, again you will you have to start in the beginning.
Right, sir.
That
And
is very
it's actually helpful. It's actually helpful.
it
Whenever
actually
you're
practice.
giving us a new environment, we will go back and start with the user, creating a user, then creating enterprises.
Correct.
It's a kind of a practice.
Practice, yes.
It's a good thing. Yes.
Okay, now we have done with role mapping process. Now we will hire an employee. Okay, we'll hire an employee, and we will see whether this particular role has been automatically provisioned for the employee or not. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see the process got completed or not. Okay, this is still running. Okay, no problem. Meanwhile, we will hire an employee.
Sir, I remember you said that if you'll go and run the process from the setup, and it will take some more time. I mean, more time than the this one, tools and the schedule process one, I think. Is it?
Yeah, sorry team. Actually, I was running out of power. Okay, no, yeah, somebody is asking.
Yes, sir. Sir, I remember you said that if we go and run the process from setup and maintenance from the classic one, it will take more time to run the process than what we do in a schedule process, right?
It's not like that.
It's not the speed. I mean, it will not affect the speed.
Yeah,
Is
it
it?
won't affect.
Ah, okay, it won't. Okay.
It's a kind of a wrapper. Means so it's everything. If you want to go from FSM, you can submit directly by just clicking on a particular task. Automatically, it will go for particular process and submit that one.
Okay, got it.
So good. Sir, while entering zip code also, if we just enter the zip code, automatically it will take state and city. Why every time you go for search and do like that, sir?
Because there are so many zip codes would be there, right?
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm taking it from here. That's why I'm interested. I'm searching that one. I don't know what it is, right?
Okay. Okay.
So here we have to be very careful. Okay. What is a business unit? US1 business unit.
Yes, sir. Business.
So person type. So person type, employee. This is a system person type. You can change it to here. That's what I have said. This is a employee. And now job. What is the job?
HR specialist.
Just special.
And what is the department?
Human resources US.
Okay. So this department is tied with location. And obviously there is no work from home. Okay. All these things it was tied with the department. Okay. We can able to see itself. So before submitting the transaction itself, we are able to see all these roles, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Future proof, US1, legal entity, HR specialist, and these are the roles that were inherited from here. These are the roles
Yes.
that were inherited from this job role. HR manager, HR analyst, HR specialist, view all. Okay. So we can verify that roles were properly came or not. So we will see why HR specialist view all is also coming, because whether it is inherited from the job role or because okay, we will see from the date. Okay, yesterday we have not verified this one. Click on submit button. Now I have hired an employee. What is the name of employee? Ran Anderson.
Ran Anderson.
I don't know, is it go? Didn't it went for any approvals or what? So just go to say user account in order to get the username. These are the roles that were automatically provisioned. Okay, these are the roles that were automatically provisioned. We have not assigned any role, right? Are you able to see?
Yes,
These
sir.
are the roles
Yes, sir.
automatically provisioned. We have assigned only future proof US1 legal entity HR specialist. So from this role, these are the inherited roles came. Okay, from this role, these are the inherited roles came. So I don't want to give view all. Okay, I don't want to give view all. I can remove this one. Okay, we can remove this role, HR specialist view all role. See, this were, I think somebody has created another role mapping when you hire an employee in this particular legal employer, legal entity, I guess. If you hire any employees in this 4, maybe somebody has created the role mapping. That is the reason
Okay.
automatically all those 3 roles were added. We have not
Yes,
added, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
This is
So
completely seeded data, right, sir? So
yeah,
that's
this
the
is
reason.
meaningful, right? Somebody has
Yes, sir,
created
correct.
any kind of role mapping. If US1 legal entity, US1 business unit, HR, US resources, human resources specialist, they could have, somebody has created any kind of roles automatically. So they can say that we add all this view all. But if you add all view all, our objective will get disturbed, right? Because
Yes.
this particular employee can view all the records.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm removing all that one. But anyhow, our objective, see what is this one we have created with our role mapping, future proof.
Yes.
Future
This
proof
one,
unit
HR
consultant.
specialist.
it was tagged, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So now I am not going to remove this one. Okay.
Sir,
Now,
in normal situation also, if we get I mean, if we are doing an actual performance like on the page, so can we remove the role manually?
see, this is actually same as production.
Yeah. So in the actual situation, sir, if by mistake some other role got, will get added,
It's
so we
not
can
by
remove
mistake.
it manually.
I want to explain you. It was not added by mistake. See, like how we have created one role mapping. What is
Yes.
the role mapping we have created?
Entity
Tata,
data.
HR, US1 legal entity role mapping.
Right.
We have created with these conditions.
Correct.
Somebody has created another role mapping, same conditions.
Okay. Okay.
See, when somebody want to hire an employee in this particular department and in this particular HR specialist role, and in this particular US1 business unit, they want to add HR specialist view all, HR manager view all, HR analyst view all. That is meaningful, right?
Right. Right, sir. Got it.
Not a mistake. Somebody has created another role mapping. When these conditions match, add these roles.
Got
Just
it.
like how the
How we
system
have
has
done.
added our particular role, it has added other roles also.
Got
Our
it.
employee is an auto provisioning role, and how our role was added to this particular employee, those roles somebody has created, those roles also added. It's not a mistake, it's a rule. It was
Okay.
declared and those roles were auto provisioned. But for our yesterday's concept, data roles and security, I don't want view all access. So I have removed all these things and only
Got it, sir.
given these two roles. Okay. So today's subject, auto provisioning, we are able to achieve, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So auto provisioning, we are able to achieve. Okay. Now what I'll do is when you remove anything from here, so this is called as role delegation. We will see after 10 days. Okay. So this is the next level. So once you remove anything from here, from actions, you just run with synchronize with identity store.
Okay.
Run this process. Now click on synchronize.
So, sir, again, if we go with the navigator tools and schedule process, I have to remember this task name, process name.
Synchronize with identity store. See, this is particularly for this user accounts page. So this is in the particular user account page, user account work area.
Okay.
Under actions, so this particular thing will be there.
Okay. And
if you want to reset the password, you cannot. It will send the reset password to the user. Okay.
Yes.
What I'll do is I'll reset the password for this particular user from Security Console.
Okay.
What is the username? Ran Anderson, right?
Anderson. We can do it here too.
So, are you able to see our role was auto provisioned? And is it showing yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have auto provisioned. Automatically the role was attached. There is no manual intervention here. I want to reset the password. Okay. What is the username? Ran.Anderson. Okay. We will update our users so that in future it would be helpful. Okay. Now we will go to my client groups, person management. Okay, again I will search for John. Total how many records this particular person got access?
9 records.
Same.
9 records.
9 records. Okay. Same access. Okay. For Ran holiday also we got the same access. Okay. And now I'll log out from Ran holiday. Sorry, Ran Anderson. There is a other name called Ran holiday. That's what obstacle is the way is the book. Other name is Ran holiday. I came by mistake. Okay, yesterday what is the user we have created? HR spec. Right? For HR spec also, only we have given access to only US1 legal entity.
Legal entity.
Okay. My client groups, person management. John. Okay. So only these records is having access. Okay. Same thing. Okay, now I have given access only to US1 legal entity with the help of data role, and the data role was auto provisioned. I have not done any kind of manual provisioning. That was completely auto provisioning. Okay. So everybody understood the concept?
Yes, sir.
The auto provisioning and how you provision a data role to a particular employee. Okay, now just we will hire an employee and see whether we are getting all that legal employers or we are getting only one particular legal entity or not.
Sure, sir.
So we are getting all the legal entities here. Okay, what is the difference between these two is there is a combination of employee role at the same time HR specialist role. Okay, what I'll do is I'll that's why he is having more access.